Welcome back. Let's bring you this discussion now. The Durban Commercial Crimes Court has sentenced a Home Affairs official to 12 years in prison for fraud. Judith Salome Zuma pleaded guilty for her role in issuing fake passports for cash to foreign nationals who did not qualify. Now, the ANC's Parliamentary Caucus Study Group on Home Affairs has welcomed this sentence. Its chairperson, Mosa Chabane, joins us now for a discussion. Mosa, thanks very much indeed for joining us. And what an incredible story it is. 760,000 Rand was earned by Judith Zuma over 192 fraudulent passports.
No, thanks very much. Welcome the outcome of the court and the sentencing, and this demonstrates the work that the Home Affairs has instituted in their, or strengthened in their counter-corruption branch, which is working. We've been interacting with the Home Affairs in the 6th Parliament administration, and I think welcome and comfortable in the work that has been demonstrated by the law enforcement agency to crack down these corrupt activities.
I mean, the worrying thing is because, according to my understanding of the story, she used the offices of the Home Affairs offices over weekends and at times when the offices weren't operating. The worrying thing is that she can't have acted alone, surely.
If you recall well, the committee did interface with the challenges of corrupt activities within the Home Affairs and outside Home Affairs, and also syndicates that are collaborating with officials and some members of the community. And the committee discussed with the Department of Home Affairs Ministry at that time, 6th administration, and there was an establishment of the Luwisi recommendation, which deals with the overall challenges within the Home Affairs in terms of this corrupt activity. You are correct in terms of specific, because that even arises in a discussion with the committee, and including the recommendation that the Luwisi Commission has conducted. But so far, I think those recommendations are being implemented by the Home Affairs. As a result, we see this progress in relation to the arrest of many of those that are involved in the corrupt activities.
Yeah. What the point I was trying to make earlier was that she was using the Durban Home Affairs office during the night, over weekends and over public holidays. What she also did was she used the fingerprints of obviously vulnerable South Africans, paying them different amounts between 300 Rand and 500 Rand for their fingerprints, which were then used to obtain illegal passports for foreign nationals. Does this pose an incredibly difficult challenge now for officials, Mosa, insofar as, getting the right fingerprints off onto the database and the wrong ones off the database, if that makes sense?
Well, it poses a security risk for our country, as you have indicated. And the Luwisi Commission, its recommendation and what it has uprooted in terms of the analysis presented to the 6th Parliament highlight some of the issues that you are raising across the board, and mitigating on how they're going to respond to those issues. Hence, we're saying that the strategies put in place are able to respond to the issues that you are raising. We're mostly concerned in terms of some of the continuous activities that are rising. The most important fact that you may not know that is not only officials, are also syndicates that in that report of Luwisi has identified for over time. And we must, as a country, appreciate the good work that this recommendation are now responding quietly. Well, I think we hope that the team of Home Affairs, the committee, and all the Department of Home Affairs and the law enforcement agency are hard at work. You'll still have to see more actions moving forward in terms of the work that we are undertaking, both as the committee and also as the Department of Home Affairs.
Yeah, certainly. And this is by no accounts a new story, is it, Mosa? I mean, we've been tracking stories of members of the public telling us about having to pay large sums of money to skip the queue, to try and get fraudulent documents one way or the other. The hope, I'm sure, is that this is the first of many other arrests that must surely follow in a particular segment of society that is rife with corruption.
It may not be the first. It's not the first case that we are dealing with. It may be sentencing of some of the individuals that have been involved. If you have observed in the last 2 years, there have been more arrests around these issues of fraudulent documents in Northwest, in Limpopo, in other parts of the countries. And I think that is the key point, is the demonstration of the work of the counter-corruption branch within the Home Affairs, including the work that has been done by the Lubisi Commission, with the engagement of the political portfolio committee, including the security class. And I think that is an appreciating point that we still have to see progress in terms of the work that we've been put in place.